Alrighty then, welcome back to Mostly Moist, the oxygen not included playthrough of mine. Last time we discovered that these were too full, so these need to be made. We've also got oxygen going to be made. We're trying to finish this oxygen maker up here. And then we've got cooling loop 2.0, which we're going to hopefully do over here. So they're the things I'm going to focus on. I would also like to get plastic sorted out. So we'll also try and do that as well. There's all sorts of things I want to do, including posh bedrooms. So I'd like to get some nice bedrooms with the posh beds, which are not... I don't even have... Yeah, I must have. Yeah, comfy bed. So it'd be nice to do the comfy bed as well. So all sorts of things. First of all, let's get these done. They're already a 7. Let's make them a 9 so I don't have to think about it. I'm going to speed the game up straight away because they've got plenty to do. Lots to get done. Just got to get through the night first. Base is coming along nicely. So, quite pleased. We're surviving well. Off camera, the only thing I did was just set up a whole bunch of... you can't even see it, but lots of sweep orders. So there's sweeping over here, sweeping over there, shed loader sweeping down here. Just if they get busy, or if they get lazy, they can... idle is the word I'm looking for. Then they can go and sort that out. Have these got back power? They have. So this, we want to copy settings, put that on there, and eventually they'll make this other one. Great, and they're powered up. That's good. And this one, we'll do the same things we've done before. This one can just be the green one. Great. Flooding, still the battery, building broken battery, that's fine. Oxygen. So we still need to sort the oxygen out. That is just a matter of the pipes now, I think. We just need to decide what to do with the oxygen pipes, don't we? Yes. So that was where we left it last time. So this is getting rid of that. The hydrogen's going to go down there. We just need to find a way to get the oxygen from here back into the base, which is horrific. It's absolutely terrifying. So we can have one that comes straight through here. So that's going to be an easy thing. I said easy thing. That's totally going to be an easy thing to do. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go... Right, you are going to go down here to there. Yeah, okay. What did I do that in? Sandstone? Forget I did that, please. Right. Here's the thing. For those who don't know, if you click on something, so you've highlighted, got it selected, then you just B for build. You will then select the thing so you can just use it without having to go down here to the build menu. But it will match the material that you have previously built it on. So that was a sandstone gas pipe. I'm going to be using igneous rock because I've got my own body weight in igneous rock. So that's what we're going to do for that. And then here, we're just going to do this. That will hopefully disconnect it. That's great. Good. And then we can get these doing. So then we want a gas bridge, which again, oh, that's already done that way. That one's going to go... No. Cancel this, please. Thank you. Am I going to do anything terrible here? No. Can they reach that, though? It's interesting... Okay, unreachable. But that is reachable. Interesting. Why is that reachable? Because they can step off the ladder. Okay. Fine. Do that, then you can build everything. And then the same here. Because that'll be fine. And then let's get building. So we'll get down here. No, this one. Because that's going to stay igneous rock. That's great. Then this can come down... Let's get them here. There's like that. Oh, this lovely juicy oxygen that we're going to have. Yeah. Great. They're going to come through here, and then we can start thinking about where we're going to actually send it. Juicy, 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 lovely oxygen. So let's let them catch up with that, because that's probably all at a terrible priority. It absolutely is at a terrible priority. That's fine. Let's get all this built, please. Great. Okay. Everything else up here, though, is good to go, right? Yep, this is all full. That's absolutely crammed full of... It's got poisonous oxygen in it, but that'll be okay. This, I noticed, is now overpressured, so now this is full. So we've got plenty salt water, plenty of spare water in here, along with all sorts of lovely other things in here. But so we've got quite the supply of water left As long as we can power this, then we should be good. And at the moment, we've got plenty of gas power, we've got plenty of hydrogen power. We're not even touching our coal, which I've even got rid of on here because there's just so much coal. So power, we should be all right for a minute. It's just a matter of what we want to do with it. So they're going to finish building that. In the meantime, so let's get this set as a, let's just set that as a 2 for now. Then we'll set this over here as a 3. In case you're wondering, that's control on. I'm on. I think it's the same for Mac anyway, but I'm happen to be on Windows, so I'm doing Control and then a number key held down, and then you can do Shift and the number key, and it'll take you back to where it is before. I'm trying to remember to add additional information to people if they haven't played before. Again, I will stress, not an expert. That should kind of be. But if you watch for any length of time, you'll probably realise that. Right, so here we have some lovely radiant pipe, which is great. Radiant. What we're going to do then is we're going to take insulated pipe. We're going to make that of, that's beautiful, granite. And that is going to come across here, up here, and then into the base. And then we're going to think about, we want the cooling loop to go over there. So let's just do this like this. And we're going to take that. Where do I want the cooling loop? I want the cooling loop here. So this is definitely where we want the cooling. So let's do it the other way around. We've got some lead is absolutely fine because that's not going to be. So lead, we can go. We got this is handy actually because that's already going to be. We can pick up an extra bit of cooling here. We're going to have nice radiant pipe there. Let's just and we can come straight down and then come back through here. So I think we're going to stay radiant. Well, this could be insulated because we don't need to do that. And then this can now be radiant again. Yep, lead. Straight across there and all the way radiating through here like that before it then goes back to being insulated again and then comes all the way over here. Back down here, and then these guys are going to have to build it, so why don't we bring it down here like this? That's great. Going to need to get the loop back to this. This is fine, absolutely fine, and then straight across back to there. Okay, no idea if they can build all that, so they can build that, this they can build that. They've nearly built that already. Through here they can build everything. So the only catch is we just need to join that up. So that's come through there. This needs to be insulated liquid pipe. So again, up we go. This is going to go through here. That can still be insulated, that doesn't matter. This could go up to here, through to there, and then join up there. And that's there. Sweet! Okay. O to rotate. O to rotate. Let's go on that way. And everything else is joined up, and I think that's a complete loop. And then, once that's all built, we will worry about joining it up. So we'll let them build all that, which is quite a bit. Let's see what's going on here. Printable. We'll have a fungal spore. I have also considered, rightly or wrongly, that this is awkward, and I'd sort of like to make some nice bedrooms. But I'm also thinking that this is completely wasted here. And so maybe, what's in here? Carbon dioxide. Lots of. Is that quite a lot? There's a lot of carbon dioxide in there. We could let it just appear, and that will just vanish. But I'm wondering whether we just sort of come in from the top, because we've got this lovely lump of iron, coal, phosphorite. This is all gorgeous stuff. So we could come in the top, and then we could pump everything out, empty it, and then let them in from the bottom. I've just talked myself into it. That's exactly what we're going to do. And there we go. So I've talked myself into it. Let's do this as a 5, so they're going to get to it when they have a chance. This is going to come through here, and then straight down to here. Terrific. Then we're going to dig, don't sing. We're going to dig through all that, and then all that, and then strip mine this to here to start with, and let's see how we get on. My God, they're bored. They are so bored. But that's right. They shouldn't get trapped. Foreshadowing. Okay, meanwhile, up here, where are we? Lost the plot. There we are. We've got our pipes through to there. Okay, then this... What is this? What's this warning? Oh, no gas output. Yes, of course. That's fine. That's exactly the problem. Right, so we have some lovely juicy oxygen. One of which I would like to just spit out just at the top here. Sorry, I'm just thinking what I want to do with this. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to spit one out. Where are we if we're low on oxygen at all? We're not really. Oh, it's just at the end. There's just a bit of blipping up here. This is actually amazingly full of oxygen, which could... Well, it's not going in there anymore, but that's entirely sealed off now. We don't want too much oxygen down here anyway. The base is pressurized. Do you know what? It doesn't really matter. So let's just do this. So we're going to take this. Have one of you, please. You can join... We're going to make it easy to dig somehow. Do I want to let that in through there? What's the problem if I let this through? It'll let the natural gas fall down. Is that a problem? It's not a problem. Not a problem. Yeah, join that up, please. And once you've joined that up, you can then build this. So you can come out of here. And then you can come out of here. Behind that. That's fine. These are all great. These are great. These are going to come through. They can come straight down here like this and across. Straight down here like this and across. This is great. And then they can go... There we go. So this is going to come straight across here. And this one is going to drop out there. And this one is going to come down here. And it's going to join up straight to that. And the way... Do we need a gas bridge? We shouldn't, because there's one already there. So it shouldn't go back on itself. This should just join straight up. And this one can just have a gas vent right there. I've no idea if that's all... Yes, that is. They got to come from the wrong side. That's not the end of the world. Ladder. Yes, please. Go there. And there. That's it. That'll join that up. They shouldn't get trapped. Again, foreshadowing. Oh, that's the ladder. So that's a long old walk. Maybe build this sooner. This is all 5. Let's build that. So then that gets done. And then all of this can just be 7'd. Yeah. Yeah, all of this can be 7'd. So then we know it's happened. Great. So that will then... Look at that juicy, juicy oxygen waiting to happen. Once they got that, we're going to have some lovely oxygen going through here. That's going to generate on that. That's going to generate that. We'll definitely have enough oxygen. This will eventually join that up. And suddenly we'll have no more insufficient oxygen generation. And we'll be good on there. And then this, again, can then focus on that. One thing I needed to do last time, which I didn't work out, was needed to sort this pipe out, because I want this pipe to go in there. So it turns out that the bridge, you need a bridge to go through first. Oh, I think. Anyway, so we'll find out. So if I go liquid bridge, and we'll do that, that's fine. 6 is good. I'm going to rotate it like this. And the idea is that it goes down the bridge first, and then elsewhere if necessary, if it's full. So the principle being that that will go into that, but once that's full, it'll then go past it and fill up this little lot, and eventually we'll get some power off the back of it. That's the plan. Whether that's true or not, who knows? But they're going to have a go at building that, and we will see. Let's just 7 all that. Thank you. It's great. That shouldn't be... And this can stay as a 7 for that. Good. How are they doing with my cooling loop? Okay, it's coming. There's lag. Was this... No seed available? Oh, they're just waiting sandstone. Yeah, meteor showers. Please don't do that to me. you. Oh, great. Do that. Okay. This is all weighing granite, lead. That's good. Okay, so pipe cooling loop is getting made. So the easy bits of the cooling loop I've completely missed. A pipe bridge. Which way is that going? That way. There we go. So that will be a complete pipe bridge. Once that's done, then we've got some nice radiant pipe and some. What I want to do though is fill that with oil, because I've chosen to fill that with oil. Is 4 still down here? No. So 4 is there, 3's over here, 2's over here, 1 is at the top. Okay. So let's go down here and call this 5, just in case I need to come down here for any reason. We have plenty of oil. Plenty oil. So that's no problem. Yeah, there's oil there. This is just powering that. That pump is powering that. So oil, no problemo. Okay. Yeah, this is a work in progress down here, okay? Just a work in progress. Just bear with me. Bear with. Yeah, that's good. Those pumps this must be nearly vacuum. Yeah. Didn't actually mean to have... Well, I sort of did want to get all the gas out, to be honest. But I kind of wasn't expecting it to be completely that. So has this worked? Alright, yeah, nearly. Okay, so that will go straight through to there for now. Once that's full, if it's ever full, that should go past it. But I don't know where that... Let's just see. Alright, no. It's still not going past it. I don't get it. Okay. I still don't get it. So let's do this instead. Let's see what happens if I take this pipe and go there. Let me just do this before I forget. Defaults to all, and if you accidentally get rid of a building, it gets rid of everything behind it as well. So worth setting that on that. Let's see them do this and see what happens. This will be getting hot because it's squeezing plastic out. Why are we getting water? Oh, it's emitting steam, that's right. So it's not quite hot enough to stay steam, but that's gonna try. And then this thing will hopefully do a little bit more on that as well. Don't call me a moron, he says. Let's build one of these anyway. Outputs water, that's fine. So I'm going to try this. I mean, this might be a terrible idea, but we're just going to build it anyway because I think it's fun. And I've never built one before. So, you know, that's nothing more important than, you know, exploration. Watched a television program and they were talking about flying to Mars, and they were talking about the amount of money spent on pet care, as in pet grooming. And it was several billion American dollars, I think. And if we stopped, brush your own pet, and we can go to Mars. Anyway, that was made me laugh. Right, so this is gas vent overpressure. We could get round that with using the new special vent, but now we've got all this extra stuff. What I'm actually going to do is we're going to rearrange this again, which will please all of you, I'm sure. So that can join to there, and then this can come out of there, and that can concentrate on going into those, which will be pleasing to me in many ways. And then this gas pipes only, we can finally get rid of that. Yeah, and then we can get rid of this, and this, and all of this, all of this. And once that's gone through there, all of that. Great. So that's a bit of a tidy up job. Get a few materials back, and we're already on another. We'll definitely have the copper. We haven't quite got a park yet for the Arbor Acorn. There's nothing where there's no industrial machinery, I don't think, so can't quite have a park. Okay, how's we doing here? Unreachable. That's right, they're still getting there, that's fine. They can do that when they can do that. Atmo suits are good. We must have oxygen for days. We absolutely do. This here is a bit silly. Doesn't really matter. It's all getting where it needs to go. It's completely full of oxygen. So we have so much oxygen now. It's untrue. I did see some... look at this. Barbecue. 21,000 calories of barbecue. Loving it. Cooked seafood. Loving it. So feeding our fish and disposing of our hatches. Somehow it's working. I mean, we've still got one here, and they still must be producing eggs. So for you, yeah, you're groomed, you're happy, you're going to be producing the egg, you're going to be producing an egg. We've only got 5 of 7, 7 of 7, 6 of 7, there we go, we just deposited one in there. So these ones, that'll store up to 40. Any of the eggs that actually hatch will be immediately deposited around here. But we should catch, you know, we'll see if there are any spare eggs at any time. It'll have to be quick. We'll get the eggs that are not covered by this. So any eggs that are dropped here will be incubated. So that will just enough to keep the population going, I think. We've got hatchlings and everything, so I don't see why this shouldn't work as a dream. And these are fine. These are gonna they're reproduction. Look at that. Beautiful. So we should have plenty of eggs. And here we have a drowning hatchling. Sorry. Yeah, you got big issues. So you got that, and look at all the eggs. That's perished, and now it's meat. Meat. There we go. And immediately, the meat's still there. Can we sort the meat out, please? Good. Is the meat going into the fridges? We filled the fridges already. Meat. We have. Okay. Well, I don't mind having extra fridges, because that means... Let's just do that. Oh, hang on. How much is on here? 810. Let's not do that. Let's not have too many fridges on the same power line. It's always the power line, isn't it? 810, 975, 810. What's on you? Do we need these lights anymore? We don't need these lights anymore. Copy your settings. To you, please. It's great. These can go. No, don't need those anymore. We also don't need this. What was that? Who knows? Meteor showers, that's fine. And these... Body temperature and... I mean, maybe the cooling loop helps, but probably not. Maybe I'll just leave them there for now, and we'll worry about that. Sweepy, there's something for you to do now. Come on, Sweepy, look at you go. Yes, yes, very good. Okay, we're still making ice. Yep, got 11 tons of ice now. This can be disabled. Okay. Somebody must be surfing at some point, but I just haven't seen them yet. So, that's great. This pipe is going to there, it's going to there, which is great. That's just coming from these, that's good. Oxygen, beautiful. Okay, lots of oxygen. So, oxygen solved. Tick. Plastic. Okay. What's happening here? Why aren't you making this? Because it's not important enough to do that, please. And get rid of those as well, why not? Great. Okay. Yeah. Let's get things done. Plastic's going into the boxes. How much plastic have we got? We've got 3 tons of plastic now. So we got something. So we can definitely start making plastic ladders and other things. Okay, finally. Okay. So it's going to share it. Okay, that's great. Okay, good. All right. So some of it's going to go to the plastic. Some of it's going to go to here. That's going to get powered if the line is green, which it is. That's great. This is still only doing... If it's carbon dioxide, which is then... Is that still pumping that over there? Yeah, it still is. Okay. Yeah, that's coming from top here, which is also... I mean, arguably, we don't need that anymore. This could just go straight to here. Do you know what? I think that's a fantastic idea. Let's do that. This we don't need that extra. That's great. Good. Get that built soon. So that gets built and get out of the way, and then this can all just disappear at whenever you get a minute. Yeah, if you can reach that. That's great. Get rid of all this. Sorry. Didn't mean to make that noise, but you know, that's great. Good. Get rid of all that. It's good. Gas pipe. Deconstruct. Great. Okay. So they should clear that up. That's good. They've definitely got plenty of time on their hands. So this got done, like, seconds. This is oxygen. That's going to crack through there. That's a shame. I shouldn't have done that, but never mind. What we might do is just do something really ridiculous. So let's do that, and then put 2 tiles here. Like that, please. It's great. They'll build that. How's the cooling loop? Okay. Getting there. Okay. Is that all that's left? Looks like it's just this little bit here that's left. It is. Okay, so I want to fill this with oil. Overheat damage. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if... Okay, let's just do an experiment. Let's put this here. I want this to be gold again, because it's going to get hot. Okay. I don't mind if we just drop a little bit of water on the ground here as we do this, because that won't necessarily hurt anything. Yeah. The water shouldn't go through the air, but this will just cool the thing. See, that just let water through, but I think that was only just because the water was already in the tile. The water shouldn't go through. But the idea is that we're going to fill this anyway. So this is going to produce natural gas, right? Which it is. That's great. This one is not, because there's water, it won't let the gas through. This is a terrible idea. You know that? Absolutely terrible idea. Because I just want steam, really. Well, this should still be carbon dioxide. Again, I don't think these things through. But, you know, I'm learning. I'm learning as we go. But what I want to do is I want to end up with somewhere where I can just put this and some steam and then just heat it up. So maybe this is great anyway. Did I get you powered? No. What happened with the big power thing? Completely forgotten what I was doing. You've got 600. Where did I build the big... Oh, did I did I leave that as something for future Simon? Looks like I left it for future Simon. So here's future Simon now trying to work out how the hell to navigate the electricity through to here. Because this needs a lot, right? Yeah, 1.2 kilowatts. So that needs a big boy or girl. Which I started to build down here if I remember rightly. So let's do it again, just because. Do I want that? How can I get steam? There's a vacuum. This is carbon. This is just hot, man. This is natural gas. The natural gas is not coming through because it's water. How hot is it here? So it's not that hot here. Yeah. Petroleum generator. Okay. Okay. I have a punning plan. What we're going to do is this is now going to stay a little bit cooler. Right, okay. New plan. I hate it, but let's do it anyway. Deconstruct that, please. We're going to build another one of these tucked away here. Yeah, like this. Then we're going to build some insulated pipe like this. And that's going to go out of this and down to here. Then it's going to be radiant pipe. It's going to have to be... Aluminium's good. Lead's not very hot. What is, Gold. We'll try gold. See how much we got. Have we got lots of gold amalgam? We got tons of gold amalgam. Give me 15 tons. Give me 50 of that, please. Great. They'll go and do that. Then we're going to do this again, as I was saying. So, plumbing, radiant pipe. We're going to go through here. No. Through here. Like this. To there. Oh, to here. Like this. To there. And then insulated liquid pipe. It's going to come down here and through here. That's there. Let's cancel some of this. That's great. It's insulated still. It is. Going to go across here. And then this is going to come up here. And then it's going to be radiant liquid pipe again. Gold. Like this. Beautifully radiant. That's great. To there. This more insulated pipe is going to come out of here. Up here. Over here. And then into that. Okay. Beautiful. And then we're going to have some liquid bridges. That ilk, which is going to go that way. And then that way. That way. That way. So we now have another cooling loop, which is hopefully going to go there, and I'm going to fill that with oil as well. That's the plan. And then these will cool this, will cool this. However, before we do that, we do now need to sort the other bit out, which is the large power transformer, which is also beautiful and going to go... It's the large one, right? Yeah, 4 kilowatt. That's good, good, good. Gonna go there like that. There's a lot going on. I need them to build that first before I do anything else. So they need to build this lot. It's all 7, of course it is. It's great. My cooling loop finished. Wow. Look at the cooling loop. Right, so we were talking about getting some oil, so we're going to need to fill that with oil. So let's do that sooner rather than later. And at the moment, we are sort of kind of... Yeah, so let's do this. We're going to have plumbing. We're going to have a liquid shut off, which I'm going to do. That's going to go for now. Got to watch because I'm going to end up with pipage all over the place. So I just want this to... I've made life terrible for myself. But for now, we're just going to do this. Can't do that, can't do that. Why can't we do any of this? Okay. Okay. We're going to do that. Then we're going to have liquid bridge. Like that. Not sure if I can do... Don't think I can. So let's do you. Because life is pain. Great. Disconnect that, please. Come on, get rid of that. Anytime you like. Anytime anyone wants to do that would be great. Well then, put that in afterwards. Great. And then this. Yeah, it can come. Where does... There's too many things to think about. That's fine. Okay, good. Yeah, sorry, gone quiet again. It's great. Build that. Thank you. That will then fill the loop once this is done. Okay. So much to do. This is all 7s and 7. Yeah, okay, great. This can be a 6. That can be a 6. Do the 7s first, please. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. This is all done. This is nice and cool. Yes, yes. Good, lovely. Going to take all that cool and throw it in the base. How can we have more printable? How are we on cycle 387? Iron, beautiful. Thank you. Right, how's the gold going? Yeah, that's okay. They're bashing the gold out. That's good. How are our germs? No germs. No germs? No germs. Did we finally empty the other pipe? No, because they just emptied that bit. Okay, well, they're going to put it back in here, aren't they? Yes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to... I didn't realise they were only going to empty that little bit. Do that then, please. That's great. Phosphorite, that's great. Oxygen must be absolutely glorious. It is. This is going down. Why is this going down? Because that's not getting filled by this anymore. Crazy. Okay, there's a little bit more going in there. So we're using this for our toilets and oxygen quicker than we are using it. We have so much spare water. Let's try and be clever about this. Let's do a little bit more automation. So let's get this. Copy that. And let's put that at a lower level here. Yes. That's what we're going to do. That's going to be a hydro sensor, and then we're going to use liquid flow off when a specified amount has passed through it. Liquid shut off. Oh, did I just create... Okay. So, yeah. Liquid shut off, and that's going to be for a different pipe, which is going to be off this pipe. So that then is going to connect to this. That's right. Then this pipe is going to come out of there and go into there. And then this is going to go into there. And this automation wire is going to connect from here to there. Sweet. Yeah. Okay. Come on. That needs power. That's fine. It's not really much power. Surely. What's on you? 1080. What's on you? 960. What are you? 10? 10 watts. Fine. 10 watts. We laugh at 10 watts. Ha 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 ha. Anyway. Good. That's all being done. So that then, we will connect this to this so that it only lets water through when this drops below that. Be fantastic. I've just realised then I've built the wrong thing here. Because I want one of these things that I can actually do myself. Like that. That's fine. Why hasn't this been decommissioned yet? Because that's a 5. Do that as a 9. They got quite a lot of 7 to do at the moment. They're busy repairing those, which is unfortunate. Good. That's gone yet. Great. Connect to that, please. Lots of 7-inch going on, which is fine. Okay, this is connected to that, which is great. So power, that will eventually be here. Let's do power. We need conductive wire, which is up to 2 kilowatts. It's going to get hot, so we're probably going to need the gold. This is going to come out of there. Right, how the hell do I get this through to the... Okay, that way. Alright, okay. So we're going to go up here. Please don't laugh at the electricity. Go up here, all the way to there. Then we're going to go across like that. And finally we're going to go across... Nope. We're going to go across here to that. Okay, good. Nice little touches that they put these little curls in the wire. Look. That's so clever. Anyway, conductive wire bridge. Yeah. That's going to be gold again. I know we're going to run out. Doesn't matter, because we will be making some more. Okay. I think they're waiting for the gold as much as anything. Yeah. Of which we don't. We only got 75 kilos. But someone's whacking this as fast as they possibly can to get us lots and lots of gold, which is great. Iron ore to iron. Why have I got rid of that? Okay. Let's have iron ore. Let's have iron as well. It's fine. We've got copper, copper ore. I just couldn't see it. Good. Right, cooling loop is good. More perishing hatchlings, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. Look at this, though. Barbecue is 12,000 now. Look at this. This is amazing. No more fish. They're full of this again. We've actually filled... So, what have we got? Lots of. Muckroot, nothing, not really. Fried mushroom. I mean, good grief. Maybe we do just have... Maybe we put a load of... Because it's... this is all carbon dioxide. So if I were to put a fridge full of things down here, then we could put some of the things in that and then take them out of this unless we need them. What we got? Frost bun, barbecue, muckroot, flipping muckroot, and meat. I mean, it's going to spoil if we're not careful. But do we care if it spoils? We care if the barbecue, but they'll eat the barbecue first, hopefully. I think I'm just going to ignore the food problem at the moment because we seem to be doing all right for food, and I'll worry about that when that comes to bite me. I mean, we've got so much fried mushroom and mushroom. Yeah, life is good. They take their hats off. Look, that's good, isn't it? Look at them. Lovely. Happy home. So, this is getting low. This we decided was all good. There's no more germs in here, so this can now be connected. Like that's already disconnected. Double check one last time. No germs. No germs. No germs. So, in theory, that should be no germs. When it gets to here, liquid pipe, please say no germs. Lovely. No germs. Alright, so that'll then spit out no germs into here. This is floral scent, isn't it? Oh, slime lung. That's floral scent. There we go. Germs there, but there we go. So that'll then fill this back up again, which is the water supply, which we definitely need to have more water in there. So that's fine. Okay. This is a project that's apparently taking... It's gold, isn't it? We're just waiting for gold. Yeah, that's something that we can improve with a metal refinery. But again, there's a problem with that because that gets hot, real hot, and that needs a coolant. So that needs an actual coolant to go through it. So we could put this cooling loop that we're already making, we could actually put that directly through it as well. But we'll just see how we go. These are obviously pumping this to vacuum at the moment. This is a bit of a shame. Am I taking... Okay, I am trapping the natural gas. Yeah, okay, good. So we're still capturing the natural gas. If there's any natural gas, it gets trapped. And we go to there. We'll stop eventually because we want to stop and let the steam, you know, do its thing. It should be good. Again, if this the steam turbine emits water, then that should just heat it back up again. We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. This is 47 degrees. This is 80 degrees. This may or may not work. I don't know. I don't know. But we've got some plastic. We probably don't want to make it out of lead. I don't know. Make it out of iron. What could possibly go... No, not there. What could possibly go wrong? Everything I know. How do I get a big power... That's a... Change to lead? Okay, well... A lead power station feels slightly ridiculous. But we're going to do it anyway. Just going to do it. This water is going down here. Is that a problem? Not really. That's slowly filling this up, but that's not really a problem, is it? If I let the hydrogen out, where's that going to go? That will make its way to our base, actually. So really, we could do with liquid locking. This is trapping here. If we were to let that out, then the liquid... We could do with a liquid lock further up, to be honest. Can I be bothered with all that? There's a power line here, which is a bit of a problem. I don't think I can be bothered with that. Mop that anyway, just to get rid of it. Right, how's our... Oh, dear. Oh, I could be on 3-speed, I just realised. These are getting absolutely... Let's just disable you for a minute. Let's just turn you off for a minute. You actually off? There we go. Get them turned off, and then we don't have to worry about them for a minute while this little lot's all happening. I think I'm going to do that for a minute. Just for a minute, because I think I'd rather build that out of something that can cope. Okay, gold. How much have we got? We've got over a ton now, so there should be enough to build quite a lot of this stuff. 10 tons. I think we're just going to... We've still got 10 tons, and it's 100 kilograms per. So 10 would be 1 ton. I can do maths. Yeah, just do 50 again, please. That's great. Good. Go do that. Okay. Meanwhile, we were going to try and do some bedroomage through here. So that's been built. Let's do this, because this... We can do this at a 6, so they get round to this when they've got time. Let's do to here for completeness. I don't know. We'll see how we go. If we had another barracks, how big can a barracks be? Room size 56, maximum tile 64. That's 64 right there. What are the chances? Okay. Great. Let's go along there like that. That's great. They probably can't build that. Well, they can hurt themselves. They can certainly do that. Let's see them get trapped, shall we? And then while they're at it, do that. Not quite sure. Muckroot, that's fine. Okay, so they'll build all those things and then hopefully not get trapped and all will be well in the world. Great. What are you? Abyssalite, that's fine. Yeah, we'll get to you at some point. Plenty of water. Right, what happened here? Did I accidentally let lots of water into here? No, thankfully that's connected to that. And this is a red signal. Send green signal if below 500 kilograms. Excellent. So if I go above... Yeah. If I go below... Okay, good. Excellent. So if this drops below that, then that will then allow extra water to be brought in from over there. This one will just continue to throw extra water in regardless. So now we should be tapping this big pile of water over here if we run out of this, and so on and so forth. So since that's going through the sieve, we could, in theory, fill this up from here, But then that's got to go through, you know, the clean water's going through the sieve, which is a waste of time. So we're got the best of all the worlds. Okay, hatch egg. Absolutely marvellous. Sort that out. It's great. Okay, this I'm going to deconstruct. This I'm going to deconstruct because I feel we've sorted the electricity out now for a while. That'd be good. Sweep that, please. Okay, cooling loop, how are we doing? No. Well, we're getting somewhere. Please don't tell me this is unreachable. No, that's good. Come on, guys. Yeah, we're delivering gold. We're doing things. This is great. This is going to get toasty in here. Look at this. You see, it's very nearly trying to heat this water into steam, which will be marvellous. Let's get the... Try and get the this going so that we can see the cooling loop in action, and then maybe, just maybe... What did I make you out of? Just out of interest. I made you out of gold. Okay, good. Yeah. Did they not say that's full of... Oh, it's already full of oil. Oh, great. Good. Oh. Well, I wanted oil anyway. I didn't actually want to do it right that way, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Great. Yep. Didn't mean to do it that way. But I did anyway, right? So, one of these needs to go that way. So, regrets. Let's just do that and see which one it gets rid of. And then we'll see from there, right? It'll probably dribble some oil on the floor, which is be a shame, but there we go. We'll live with our mistakes. There's a little bit of oil dribbled down here. That's not the end of the world. It's a miracle nothing more tragic has happened. There we go. Oil. No, M. Mop that up, please. Right, what happened? Okay, that happened. Fine. So, this needs to just join one way or the other. So you are a liquid bridge. Great. Go like that. You are normal. You go to there. Sweet. Okay, right. So then I'll go around there. I accidentally already put some oil in. We'll worry about that in a minute. When we join those things together, we will have a nice quick way to do, because we can just join that to there. That will fill the loop. And then we'll empty it once it's... We'll stop filling it once it's nearly full. And the world will be a happy place. Did our power line make it? Our power line did make it. Ironically, that's over. Everything's overheating. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, the radiant liquid pipe. Is that overheating? What's overheating? Oh no, the power transformer's overheating. That's good. Well, not good, but we should hopefully do something about that. Oh, that's because that's lead. Yeah, let's change that. Okay, lead is -2. Make it out of iron. I think that'll still melt, but we're getting closer. Gold, so okay, we're winning. We are winning. Okay. Iron ore. Is that iron ore I've made that out of? Okay, good. Well, we had loads of iron ore somewhere. Here. And now we know this is all safe-ish. We haven't got a liquid lock, but we've got quite a lot of lock. So we can just come and grab all this lovely iron ore here. Eventually. Why don't we just prioritize some of this? So let's make this a 9 so they can get through to there. And then this can go straight up to there. And then we can strip mine this, and then we can dig all of that, plus some of that, and that. Great. And all of this can be an 8. Thank you. If you wouldn't mind, that'd be transformational. Not quite sure where transformational came from, but That's what we're going to use as the words from now on. That's great, isn't it? Right. Okay. Never has there been a game where you spend so much time doing apparently very little. Yet, you don't stop doing things. That's the thing that never ceases to boggle my mind, is how that can happen. Okay, good. That's going to go to there. That's going to go to there. This is probably going to overheat shortly. Oh, it's toasty in there. But it is trying to get hot, which is, you know, we're still trapped there. Yeah, they've got. We're capturing some nice gas here. We could. How hard is it to get the natural gas somewhere sensible? Quite. We did have this pipe. Yeah, I mean that's not great, right? That's unreachable. Yes, let's just cancel that. They're never going to get to it, so let's not worry about it. Okay, this is going down. That's fine. I take it the toilet. I haven't checked all the toilets for ages, but that's fine. Yeah, that's going down here. We're gradually filling up our. That's disabled because we're not. Yeah, because we've got too much flipping water. Again. So we need to keep sucking that water out of there, which we have done. Okay, good. Let's do this again. I know there's automation available to me, but, you know, I'm sorry. I just need... for now, that's going to happen in its own sweet time. Okay. They're going to do that. They're going to go and get this. We're going to get some iron ore. That iron ore will translate into some things down here. We very nearly have a cooling loop. One of 2 cooling loops. Then they can start working on that bit. That's fine, they're making lots of that. It's a bit of a walk. Well, it's not too bad. They can just go straight from there to here. Let's just clean that up. Let's just... Can you sweep that, please? That egg needs to go into the end-of-life egg machine, as we like to call it. Great. All that coal, that's great. How many have we got in here? 11, 5, 7. You see, they're just churning out. Okay. It appears that for a little while, we seem to have gained. We've got on top of our food problems. We're just waiting for our... Wow, it is toasty down here. Yeah, that's quite toasty. What are you made out of? Iron, yeah, you see? All of this is bad. You still made out of lead? Yeah, you're still made out of lead. Yeah. No research focus. Well, we got bigger fish to fry. Night night. Bless them. Look at them go. I do like the fact there's like a little nighttime change in colour when we're underground, but you know. Lag. Good stuff. What we haven't looked at for a while is our colony summary. Nope. No, that was it. Okay, right. The other thing we haven't done... Sorry, just had a sneeze. The other thing we haven't done is lots and lots of skills. There's probably loads of duplicants need loads of skills. But they probably... So what I might do is I might do the skills off camera, just because it's a bit boring just to go through the skills. But essentially, unlike a game like RimWorld, I think of this more kind of like everyone's kind of generic and you just want them good enough to do the things. You could specialize, but I don't feel as connected to my duplicants as I might do like a pawn in RimWorld or something like that. Just different, you know, just different. So that's picked up much fruit, which I think is going to go and be fed to the guys. So how are we going down here? Are we anywhere near a complete loop yet? Not quite. It's getting close. Power line's done. That's going to need repairing. That's done out of lead. Did I change its material? Yeah, it's being changed to iron, so that's fine. Okay. They can be swept. They're going to be just dumped back downstairs. Oh, I'm sweeping rather than mopping. There we go. They can get that. Yeah. Oh, no, didn't mop it. No, too easy, too hard. Right, okay, that's being repaired, which again is a bit of a... Are these lead? No, iron ore, that's fine. I told you to turn it off. Why is that running? It should be disabled. Yeah, okay. New duplicants, possibly? Which we don't want. Sand. We'll have an oxyfern, why not? Not quite sure what we're going to do with it. The oxyfern here, fertilisation, yeah, it can't get to it. That's fine. We don't need free oxygen at the moment because we just got lots of it going around. Where are these guys going? Where are you going? Oh, you're delivering coal to the endless supply. Wow, so much coal. Are we full again of coal? I think it might be the case that we're full of coal. I might just put a coal bucket here, because then they won't have to keep travelling. We could just put coal in a bin at the end here. Why not? That'll save them running for the coal, since there's plenty of coal near the coal generator. This generator has served us well. It's been going the whole time. And we keep trimming out the carbon dioxide and adding to our polluted water. That's another day gone by. Oh, we're so close. Nearly. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bits of gold. Yeah. We've got plenty to do. We are so close. Let's see if we get any booties. Print it. What do we got? And tic-tac-toe. I thought we had that already. Tic-tac-toe X. Oh, did we have tic-tac-toe? Oh. Yes. A different X. Tic-tac-toe X. We already had that. Boo. Boo. Anyway. New stuff. 4 units of atmo suit, that's good. They're just still doing the mushrooms. Right, we're nearly there. Gold. Get me this done. I can see some gold, so we got plenty of gold. So we nearly got a cooling loop. And that will be something. No power, because it needs this replacing, that's fine. Okay, you're going to repair that. Okay, well, you're taking it apart. Now you're going to repair it with iron. Fine. That's being repaired. Should be disabled. Eventually, when they get round to it. Oh my god, are we finally there? We are finally there. Okay, that managed to have one little dot of oil from somewhere. Don't know where. Right. So in theory, we can fill this loop up. We're just going to go a little bit longer because I want to see this loop filled up and see if it actually starts working. We can't do anything until this is done. 9 that, please. I can see you carrying some iron. Okay, the second that is done... Right, we got power. This is going to chug through. This. Go in there. Okay, let's do this. Just going to watch this screen for a minute, which I know is boring, but we're just going to watch this screen because I want to see the stuttering nicely. Ooh. The game's having a moment, trying to keep an eye on all of this stuff. Okay, let's just... We need a little bit more in there yet. So we'll yeah, it's starting to... Cold damage. Why is that cold damage? Oh, okay. Right, let's just keep that going. Right, that's going to go through. Overheat damage. Okay, stop that for a second. What's overheating? Have we got steam already? Steam. Okay. Okay. So this is good. We got overheat damage because we haven't got enough water in here to get it hot. And I put my lip up here. I hate everything. Because the plan was to not let the water out. And now I've moved it down here. Now I can't get the steam out. Right. Because the water... They shouldn't have to come in here, though. They're going to come in to get the plastic. What have you done, Simon? Right, okay. Here's the plan. Is this cold? Is this... What? What's the gas pipe? What's the... No. Gas pipe. Why? Pipe's becoming too cold. It's because it got vacuum, right? Yeah, probably. Okay, this... Right. Momentarily, we're just going to... Because my poor little brain is starting to suffer now. Oh, that's connected via that. Okay, this... Let's just turn that off for a minute. See, this is now letting that... It's all terrible. I might have to rework this entire thing. Because it's now 300 degrees. 65 degrees. Is that at least cooling that? Barely. Okay. So it's going in at 64 degrees. Coming out at 54 degrees. And then getting hotter again. Okay. Simon has to do some work next time and have a real think about what we're going to do with this to try and get this to work. Oh god. This is filling as well. Okay. What temperature are you? 36 degrees, 20 degrees, crude oil at 5 degrees, and then it's going in there at -2. That's not giving us cold damage, is it? No. Okay. That's going in at 39, so this is going through 57 degrees. And then here, 57, and then immediately it'll get cool here. And then that will find its way through this pipe. Insulated contents -19. Wow. What have I done? Oh no, that's right. This -1.7. Okay. So what we might do for a minute is, because I don't know quite what I'm doing, is here, this, we're just going to shut that off for a minute so that I don't forget. Why haven't you stopped? Have I joined the... What's going on? Why is this not working? Okay. Stop. Okay. This is insanity. I don't know what's going on down here. This is terrifying. I'm going to have a little think. And then when I finish thinking, we'll come back to this. And hopefully I'll have had a good thunk in the meantime and rescued this. We will see. I don't know if this is enjoyable or not. It's terrifying for me. Anyway, thank you for coming along for the ride, and we'll see how we get on next time.